What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here. I am just getting back in my office in my house in North Florida, in a place called Alice Beach. And so, everything's a little bit messed up, but the good news is that I get to be on camera now because I got my setup. Now I have had a long day of like I'm moving stuff, I'm moving back in. So yeah, I'm still in like my gym clothes. But nonetheless, I'm back and it feels good. Now if the camera's lagging or anything like that, I do apologize. There's a storm coming through right now and the Wi-Fi is really bad. You can see I've had no sleep. My eyes look really red on the inside. And we're going to keep tonight's webinar really short, just because I do have a lot of work to do. Moving, like I've been gone for 6 months in my place in Miami, and now we're kind of back here for end of summer. A couple of things, and I know I'm like glossy, I'm really sweaty. These webinars are so important to me, and I've been doing these webinars now for over a decade. This year is the past like 365 days, I've missed more than I've ever missed in 10 years. But I have a kid now and I have a family now, and I'm finding that it's a bit harder sometimes. Like sometimes there's just things that are more important than streaming. I mean, these webinars are free, right? You don't pay for these. I just do them to help you because I care. But sometimes it's just not possible for me to make it. So in the future, if there's an issue like my kid is sick or something, like sometimes he like breaks out in a rash or something, we got to like take him to the doctor because we freak out over everything. We'll have our guy let you know, or we'll try to let you know ahead of time. I'm gonna just turn off the camera here for a second and see if like the streaming does a little bit better, because I'm seeing that my computer audio is a little bit choppy as we stream, which is really unfortunate. Man, it says I got a solid connection, so that's just strange that it's going in and out. The place I use for internet here really does kind of suck. Well, not the internet in general, but like the place that's set up all my Wi-Fi and my connectors. Like I always have like low signals, and I've spent like 10 grand getting all this stuff set up. It's crazy. If you're new to the webinar series, I want to welcome you. These are usually about 30-minute streams. Tonight, I'm going to make it really, really quick to show you a couple of things that are important. But generally, we do 30, 45 minutes. My goal is to prevent you from blowing money on more courses. My goal is to, help you move forward, keep you motivated, keep you ahead of the curve, and to show you cool products and ad strategies. Like the last couple of weeks, we've gone over a lot of strategies on marketing. Last week, we talked about targeting if you're running ads on Meta or TikTok, and what I feel like is the best way, the way I've always run my ads. And then we do cool product research. So I got my baby monitor right here. I'm watching Drake. He's having trouble with the storm. That being said, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do some product research. I'm going to show you all some new cool things in ZenDrop that you may have noticed or that you feel like look unfamiliar, because they've done some updates, and we'll look at some cool products as well. And if my audio lags or anything like that, I apologize. It's just the storm's coming through, Wi-Fi signal's really bad, and it's just par for the course when I try to stream is when something like this happens. Okay, so welcome once again. I'm back in Alice Beach. You'll be seeing me in this setup for a while till I go back to Miami, and I'm already ready to go back to Miami. What I want to do is I want to talk to you a little bit about product research and some of the new things in ZenDrop. So ZenDrop is the vendor that we've hooked you up with, and you all probably use both ZenDrop and Shine On. We're working on a really fun project with Shine On right now. We'll be talking about here in the future. It's free. It's not something that's going to cost money. But yeah, it's a lot of like done for you products and stuff like that. Now, what I would like to do is just walk you through some stuff in ZenDrop, who is your main dropship vendor. They have like kind of anything and everything. As you can see here, they have 18,645 pages of products. And something new that they've done here is they've done a slight interface upgrade to the Find My Products tab. And this is where you can quickly find products and click on them and add them to the store, okay? So you can come over here, so okay, I like this product, here's some similar products, and up here at the top right, you can add the products to your store, and within a couple of seconds, right, you have the product live and ready to sell. You have your product cost here and your shipping costs. So out the door, this is like a $17 item, so you would need to mark this up to like at least $25 bare minimum. Don't see how you could 3 pieces of this could be worth $25. So I think this is kind of a flawed product here, and it shows all sorts of other little metrics. But that's the thing, is you want to find products that have high value but low cost. And in doing that, you have to do a little bit of research. And when you come in here, ZenDrop is epic. Like, they're a phenomenal vendor, but they got 18,000 pages of stuff. And it's not all stuff that's trending right now. And so one neat thing that ZenDrop has done when you log in your ZenDrop account is they have added some metrics here that help us understand if a product is on the rise or if a product is, you know, saturated and doing really crappy. So like these sandals right here, these fashion rivet sandals for women, it shows us that our cost is $649. You know, I guess PC could be profit and cost of goods. So there's a potential 1.7x on this. I don't know that for sure. That's a guess. Okay, that is a guess because this is all new to me. But the growth is negative 75%, and like that's not cool. Like, that's not, you know, what we want, right? But this over here, this InSore for AirPod cleaner, these AirPod cleaners are 707% growth. The PC is a 3x, and the cost is only $4.67. Nobody likes to put dirty, nasty AirPods up in their ear. And when you wear AirPods, they end up getting, you know, dirty. You get earwax and stuff on them. So you can add this to your store very quickly. But they also have some things down here, like the order trend score is 92 out of 100. So you can see this product just popped off. Saturation is at 75%. I don't really like saturation scores because if you're a good marketer, saturation isn't that big of a deal with a big generic audience like people that wear AirPods. But it's good to know, but don't let it scare you away. And then you can see it's mostly being sold, or 100% being sold in the United States. And then it's showing some kind of other similar products. And this is a product that is an Amazon supplier product. So, I mean, this is a very quick turnaround product that ships very quickly. ZenDrop has products that are in the US and overseas. And so as you're scrolling through, you kind of want to look for things that have a lot of growth, like 153% growth, 149% growth. This Paw Patrol shampoo, -7 growth, that's a no-go. You know, things with high profit margins and high growth are on that wave. I always call it like this profit wave, where something's blowing up. And when you see that growth, you can quickly jump on that trend. But the thing is like going through here through a gazillion pages is a nightmare. At first you're like, ooh, cool, neat, I like this. But eventually you're going to get tired. You know, you're not going to want to click through 18,000 pages. So they have some filters and also categories. So, you know, I could say I really want to start selling dog products because, you know, I've always sold a lot of dog products. And so then we can see what things are getting growth here in the dog product section. The filters, though, I really wish that they would add in some filters here for the growth. So you could organize products by what's growing the most. because you can see here, like all the top ones have like negative growth, meaning they're trending downward. They're not necessarily on a rise. This dog ACL knee brace is a 339% growth. Like that's kind of crazy. Sounds like one person really just hit hard on this, probably. But needless to say, something to look into, right? But again, there's 167 pages of dog products. So you're looking and looking and looking and looking. I'm on their Plus plan, which is, I don't know, $500-600 a year, something like that. I don't know. I've been on it since they opened it up. I have access to this thing called trending products, right? And trending products is, it's not going to show us the growth and all that stuff yet. They don't have all that info like API'd into the section, it would seem. But this is something that is curated by their team based off of internal data, and it's updated every other day to every week. And these are like the cream of the crop, the #1 hitters, the best sellers currently, and it's only 3 pages of products. So it keeps it really narrow, really precise, and you're going to be able to quickly narrow down some products that are winning for other people right now that are probably a better idea to start with than something that you are just kind of going any, mini, miny, mo, as I would always say. And some of these aren't going to make sense, but these are the winners right now. So this is a feature that they give those on the Plus plan. If it's in your budget, I would advise you get the Plus plan. If it's not, it's okay. I get on here like every week, and every other week, and I go through these products so you can legit see what's trending. Anybody has access to these. You can go find any of these products over here in the Find Products section. Really, what they've done is just curated and update a list for their, premium subscribers, so you don't have to go through and do all that hard work, so it's worth it. Time is money. Okay, so let's look at some of these and see what we think we could jump on right now. And I'm just going to run through for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to pop off because I just got a lot to do tonight. And I feel like, a couple of products is good enough for you for a week to play around with. So the sheep toilet paper roll holder. This is crazy. Well, they do have the stats here. Interestingly enough, it's hot right now in the UK. I don't get that, but this is a novelty item. People are going to buy it. It's funny. It's a good gag gift. And likely one person is selling a lot of this right now, and that's why it's trending. I don't suspect that like 100 people are crushing it with this item. So when you see like really weird specific items like this, chances are like a really big seller that knows what he or she is doing is on top of it. But it's, mimic success. Then you got the portable gel lint roller ball. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it sounds pretty cool. I hate lint. I always wear black. It's very rare that you guys see me wearing white. Good margin on this, and I would say that this is a product that you could, what's it cost out the door? $9.50. I mean, it's pushing the limit for free plus shipping, but people are probably going to buy more than one of these. So you probably get people to buy 2. But yeah, this is a valuable item because it's nice to have a lint roller. A lot of people are doing business or traveling, they have meetings. This is something that I would use. Like me personally, I speak at conferences and events and stuff, and I'll look down and I have freaking lint all over my shirt, and I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna be up there. The light's gonna be on me. I have lint all over me. The pictures are gonna show it. It's gonna suck, But you might not care about lint, but a lot of people do. The Solar Flame LED light, I guess. Okay, this is popping right now because this is summertime. People are outside, they're chilling at the pool. This makes total sense. They have 8 packs, the 1 pieces, the 8 packs. And so, you know, this is a pretty cool item. But let's see something that's really car TV anti-glare. Okay, so anti-glare thing for a television in your car, which might be kind of cool. 2-in-1, all right, so stuff like this always pops off. A 2-in-1 egg cutter and slicer. Kitchen gadgets always pop off. And it's just like, everybody be cooking eggs, you know what I'm saying? Like, the market's big for a product like this. It's, even though it looks weird, you know, I've never used one of these, the market's big for this because people are cooking eggs all the time. Every morning they're cooking eggs. And so many people eat eggs. So there's going to be people that see this and they're going to be, oh, this would be really cool. I don't just crack my eggs. A lockable pet door. All right, so again, anything that has to do with pet safety usually will do well, and this is trending right now, so this is not a bad, you just need to use AI, like use ChatGPT to come up with an angle, like how many dogs every year escape out of the house through a pet door and get lost. Well, let me just come over here. How many pets escape through pet doors every year and get lost? I'm using Gemini instead of ChatGPT, just because it's like, I don't have to log in. So approximately 10 million cats and dogs are lost or stolen annually. Pets as an escape, pet doors as escape route. Pet doors are certainly known as a point of egress for pets and contribute to getting lost. Pet door leads to the yard, pet motivate, explore, escape. All right, so you can use some of this information here, like approximately 10 million cats and dogs are lost or stolen every year, and tie that into the pet door. So now we're using fear of losing something that you love, and we are using it as a pitch, a hook to sell the product. And once you instill fear in someone, they can justify buying it to secure that fear, if that makes sense. So that's how you think like a marketer. Rapid heating electric, what is this? Electric tap. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like I would have to think about the marketing angle around that, but it's trending. So let's find some things that are easy. Komodo tissue box, the aluminum headphone holder, the secret storage. Oh, people love secret storage stuff. Like straight up, like this type of stuff, people absolutely love it. You know, you can target preppers and Second Amendment lovers, and they always love little hidden things, like they're hiding their passport and they're hiding, you know, cash, and they're hiding all sorts of little things. And it's generally that market is, I'm telling you, the preppers, like the doomsday preppers, they love this type of stuff. So there's a nice little market to tap into with that. So I think that one's pretty easy to target. Baby wipe warmer. I mean, yo, everybody has kids every damn day, so like they're always gonna need that stuff. Eye massager, eye massager might be something that like you target people that have like migraines and stuff like that, or chronic headaches. So there's plenty of targeting for that on Meta. And you maybe say, hey, if you have headaches, have migraines, try the eye massager. It could help soothe the headache. You know, so you're finding problems, offering solutions. Pets escape. Here's a lockable pet door. Have headaches or eye aches or whatever. Here's an eye massager. You know, hide your most valuable things because worried about they're getting stolen. Use a secret storage wall thing. And so this is how, when you're looking at products, you're like, okay, where is the problem and where is the solution? Or what is the major benefit of this that prevents a problem or creates a solution? Pet foot washing cup problem. Pet goes outside, walks all over your floors, gets stuff everywhere. Solution: pet foot warming cup, washing cup. So now your pets never have dirty feet after you take them on a walk. How many people walk their dogs every day, you know? And then get little paw prints all over the place. I know it happens to us a lot. The 2-in-1 medicine bottle. All right, so looks like this is a pill, okay, a pill organizer. This is actually brilliant. So many people are big into biohacking and health and wellness and vitamins. This is brilliant because I'm always like, I got to get my pill organizer and my water bottle. This has all of your pills with your water bottle, So if you got this with you all day, you got your pills, you don't forget to take your pills, you got your water with you. I think that's pretty cool. I could see people buying that. I think it's going to be more like people that are like 40 plus years old, if I had to guess, but I could be wrong, you know? What else do we have here? Tactical flashlights always pop off. LED bicycle spokes, that's probably working well because the summer people are riding their bikes around a lot. Oh, kids' toys always work, but you know, just target parents. It's that simple. See if it pops when you target parents. Stroller cup and phone holder. Again, this solves a great problem. When you're strolling stuff, you got your phone and you got the little kid's water bottle and it's under the basket and you, whatever. Like this is a great little thing that offers a solution to a problem. And I'm gonna do just one or two more, and then next week we'll get a little bit deeper into this stuff. Hairline repair. Well, yeah, I mean, hairline repair contour powder. Yeah, balding sucks. So if this can repair your hairline, like you got a massive group of people, especially people that are single and balding. They're single and they're balding, they're going to probably convert higher on this. They're married and they're balding, they might not give a damn anymore because they're already married. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is a cool little product. There's a good spin on that. These type of products and hair growth products always pop off because people like to look good. They need to look good because they're trying to secure a partner in life. And you know, people obviously it's the inside that counts, but it's the outside that gets your attention first. Then you realize someone's got a good inside. So yeah, I would say those couple of things. I know this was short, but again, like I've got a lot going on. It's late. You know, I gotta pop off, but I did want to pop in and I wanted to share some products with you, show you these updates. But here next week, we'll go more in depth and everything. We'll go a little bit longer, okay? So next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour at 9 p.m. EST. That is it. Love you all. Wish you a ton of success. I'll see you next Tuesday. Good night.